Welcome, everyone, to the pit. Now, this pit is a little bit different because, Brian, you can only vote for Jess. Jess, you can only vote for Brian. So, therefore, your votes cancel each other out, leaving Josh with the only vote tonight. So, now that we are here live at the pit in front of the jury, this is your opportunity to give one last pitch to Josh before Josh casts his vote. But before they do, Josh, what is your thoughts on tonight?
Yeah, so even with being safe, it's like an insanely hard decision. Like I played with, these two players for a long time in this game, and I want a shot to win, but I also like have the human element to it too. And so you don't want to make a mistake. You want to play with your head, not your heart, but you also you still do anyways. But at the end of the day, I got to do what's best for me, and so.
All right. Brian, what's your pitch to Josh?
I just got to say I respect both Jess and Josh tremendously. So, and I won't throw Jess under the bus, but I think that I would be a good person to take the final two because I've made enemies in this game that are sitting on the jury, and they might not necessarily vote for me over you, Josh. And I think you have a good chance against me. And not to say you don't have a good chance against Jess, I just think you have a better chance against me. But if he does end up taking Josh, I will respect the decision, and he will have his reasonings behind it. So I won't be mad at him for doing so. But I don't think it's the right decision. But much love for Jess and Josh and Off Prod, and that's all I got to say.
All right. Thank you, Brian. Jess, what is your pitch to Josh?
I don't think there's really doing much pitching. I think that Josh is his own person and is going to do what he needs to do to win. And that's just what everybody's done in this game. And I think that there has been a lot of talk of me having a real chance of winning this game. And I just don't think that that's necessarily the truth. I think that people are getting in others' ears and trying to, like Brian's telling Josh that he thinks that Josh has a better opportunity to win than he does. But I just don't think that that's the case at all. I think that Brian is really good at convincing, but I think that Josh has his own head and is going to make his decision that he thinks is correct. And it is what it is. I don't think it's a clear-cut thing. It's unfortunate that I had to work this whole weekend and that I wasn't able to really take the time to pitch with Josh. But it is what it is. If he thinks that the better decision is to go with Brian, then that's what he's going to do. But I just think that if Josh takes Brian, Brian's going to win. But what does my opinion matter? It's just a game, right?
All right. Thank you, Jess. Josh, any final thoughts that you want to share with these two before you cast your final vote to Vern?
Yeah, I mean, it's challenging nonetheless, and like I have like the utmost respect for both of you. Like to get to this point is like absolutely incredible. Like it's not easy to get here. There was a lot of tough competition, and the fact that we've been doing this for a month is pretty crazy. But like you guys both had like pretty good pleas, and it's genuinely hard. Like I have my own thought process. Like I always like run shit through my head, but like I'm rarely in this type of position, and it's really bittersweet, to be honest with you, that it's not like a final three and it's a final two like this. But I do have my decision. So.
All right, Josh, go ahead and go to your prod chat and cast your final vote to burn now. And while he does that, I will go tally the votes. And while I'm tallying the votes, please feel free to talk about anything but the vote.
Hey guys.
Hey, Jen.
Hi guys.
Hello.
Ryan made it to this one today.
All right, I have the vote. Once the vote is read, the decision is final. The person that has been burned will have a moment to speak their piece, and then they must leave the Zoom immediately. I'll read the vote. 16th person burned at the pit, and ninth and final member of our jury is Jess. Jess, sorry, you have been burned. Please take this time to speak your piece.
The first thing I want to say is bah, because I'm the goat for sure.
We cannot hear you. We cannot hear you.
You can't hear me?
Still cannot hear you.
No,
I can hear. I can hear.
You can hear me or no?
I can hear you, Jess. I don't think Topher can.
Sorry,
I don't know.
I can hear you now.
Okay, yeah. I said back because I'm a goat. And I was hoping that that wouldn't be the case. I think that I'm like obviously disappointed, but you know, this game turned into like not coming just for the win for me. It was friendships, but regardless of how fucking truthful I've been throughout this entire game, it didn't really matter in the end. And I don't know. Everybody says that it's just a game, and I just think that the way that you conduct yourself in this game says a lot about you as a person. And games have real life consequences. So, congratulations to both of you guys for making final two. Yeah, Brian, I hope you win. And good luck, Josh, too.
Bye, Jess.
All right. Now you
Bye. Love you guys.
And with that, we are down to our final two. Congratulations, Josh. Congratulations, Brian. You have gone as far as the two of you are capable of going in this game. It is no longer in your hands. It is now in the hands of the 9 people that you either directly or indirectly had a hand in voting out of this game and placing on the jury. It will take 5 votes to win. I will give you guys 48 hours to gather your thoughts, think about what's important to you, and how you can best position yourself in front of the jury. The jury will convene with you Wednesday night at 8 p.m. They will all each have a turn at getting time with you, whether it's to give a comment or ask a question. And then you will have one final opportunity to plead your case. And then they will vote. And we will crown the first ever winner of the Inferno.
Well, was fun.
Congrats to you guys.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
We did it, Josh.